My name is Rami Ricey, and today I decided to do a quick overview of conflict theory. So, conflict theory originated from Karl Marx. Um, his definition is that it focuses on the causes and consequences of class conflict between the bourgeois, who are those in control, the higher class, the upper level of society, and the proletariat, who are the poor, working class, and lower level of society. Um, Conflict theory sees social life as a competition in all aspects and focuses mainly on the distribution of resources, power, and inequality. So, obviously, conflicts arise when those resources, power, and other things are not distributed evenly among the bourgeois and proletariat. In a traditional or simplistic society, people share the same cultural values and can live harmoniously together, obviously in a perfect world. Um, but social conflict, has to do with incompatible interests, needs, and desires. So those in the upper level of society are not going to have the same worries and concerns as those in the lower levels of society. Um, and what could be considered right in one culture or aspect of society could be wrong in another. And the example that I read in the book is the man who killed the man who was sexually assaulting his younger daughter. Obviously, he was proud of himself for having protected his family, and many people would agree that he did the right thing and would defend him in that case, but technically it's still against the law, so he was arrested and taken to jail. So, some real life examples of conflict theory that exist or existed all around us would be the Occupy Wall Street movement, um, the educational system, the Me Too movement, when everyone was speaking up on their experiences with sexual assault. Occupy Wall Street was when brokers on Wall Street were making money off the backs of the working class, while everyone else was basically left to starve in the lower class. Unlike the functionalist theory, conflict theory is effective at explaining social change within communities and societies rather than social stability. It views social and economic institutions as tools of the struggle between groups or classes used to maintain inequality and the dominance of the ruling class, or, like we mentioned earlier, the bourgeois. Conflict theory is an extremely essential process in positive social change because recognizing the inequality that exists between the bourgeois and proletariat would be the first step in establishing some sort of equality among society. The main critique is that it fails to focus on recognizing stability and rather focuses on sparking change.